Astania, what's happened?
You said I could learn anything. It doesn't know anything about my door. To know that something extremely powerful is happening in here, and if Ko breaches this, it will probably result in Hydra playing a new character.
Oh man. Okay. So how's Setari? Has he caught you
You're
up on everything?
delicious.
Oh no.
Oh, I had like 9 of them.
Oh, yeah, that explains a lot.
Oh, Setari had like 3 or 4.
Astania, what's happened?
You said I could learn anything. It doesn't know anything about my door.
It only has the knowledge that's within this library. It's not a
Well,
god.
you didn't tell me that. You said I could research anything.
You can try. It's just like any library. I learned not much either.
Release me now. She's like fighting as like mages are actually struggling to hold her.
Just calm down, Astania, and
You're not here.
oh, okay,
They're in the library.
that's fine.
It's alright. Just calm down. Hopefully there's not much damage done. Just calm down, please.
Tell them to release me. Tell them.
It's alright. She's with me. Well, I know it doesn't look good at me right now, but please.
Alright, hold magic on. No.
I could see him doing that.
give me a diplomacy, Setari, to try to defuse the situation before we roll initiative.
This will be good. Untrained improv, don't fail me now.
Well, I want you to know, I'm gonna unblind this for you. You defuse the situation.
Wow. That feat came in very handy.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. You were able to diffuse it to the point where they do let her go, and she does calm down. And she begins apologizing for hitting the orb. She was just very frustrated, and you were starting to see the real severity of her obsession with this door.
Yeah. It's a little terrifying.
And then she asked you, "Can we go get a drink somewhere? I need to calm down."
I'm not usually for that, but sure, why not? There might be such we need to discuss.
Thank you. I'd really like to not drink alone. You and her go out, and she goes off into the first tavern that she sees.
Well, there's something that might be in a random tavern I want to find too, so am I okay with this?
Yes, a new man.
Well, 2 men actually.
Speaking of a man, you see Jorge in this tavern.
No, that's a man.
Okay.
No, man. Recall, or... Man, I don't remember his name.
Talvarkar?
Yes.
The Ravaging Storm, yes. Sure, I'll go with her.
Ko is kind of like, you're a storm druid, and Ko does electricity stuff, and I think Ko just heard his name, and now he wants him to ravage both of you. Alright, well, she sits down, she hands over a couple platinum pieces, and grabs 3 bottles of liquor, and then sits down at a table with you and hands you one of the bottles.
But like no glasses or anything, just the whole bottle?
She just hands you the bottle.
Well?
And then she begins chugging. She gets about halfway through a bottle of scotch before she comes up for air.
I'll start sampling it. I'm not one to usually drink a lot, but I'm here. I'll drink.
Okay, I'm going to pass to Ikrie and Kuroku. At this point, y'all get to Ikrie's house.
Okay. I'll let Mr. Timless know about Astania and that she is welcome here.
Ah, very well. Yes, in your absence, Mr. Karth came back. He walked back into the barn, and then he walked back out. He stood in the field of the grapes for a moment. He looked off into the sky. He kept repeating something in a language that they don't understand, and then he walked back off into the horizon. I haven't seen him since. This was about maybe, I believe, yesterday morning.
Yeah, he's weird like that.
Well-
Anything else happen?
Yes. There is a package for you in your living room that has arrived from you from a neighbor.
Oh, thank you. I think about my neighbors, and then I just suddenly go like, oh no.
It's from Co.
Do I know that he's my
It's
neighbor?
a dick in a box.
I mean, you know the general area you're in, but not really. But it is a letter from him.
Okay.
And Mr. Timlis actually comments saying, the estate that he said he resides in, I had thought abandoned for a very long time, but apparently he's a new resident. He did say he knew you and wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah, we lifted the curse on the building, so
That building burned down.
No, not all of it.
Okay.
In the letter, it does say that the back half of the building did burn down and collapse into the basement a little bit. And he's been working on fixing it. There's a part of the letter where he talks about I've told you there's a small town nearby, like kind of a logging town.
yeah.
He has hired a lot of people from there, carpenters and all, things like that, that have been coming and helping to rebuild the house. And he does write on the thing, I have been feeding them, a couple have been feeding me, and everything has been working pretty synergistic, and the house is coming along well. Perhaps in a couple of moons it will be done, and I would love to host you and your friends for dinner one night.
I'll write him back.
Okay.
And say, tell him thanks for reaching out. And we would love to accompany him for dinner when his home is ready.
Okay, and what do you do with the letter?
I will give it to Mr. Timlis to have it delivered.
His house is about maybe a 30-minute walk from you.
Okay, well, I'll
Mr. Timlis even tells you he showed up himself. He wrote that letter
well then.
while he was here because he missed you.
Oh, fair enough. Then I'll just deliver it tomorrow.
Hey, I'm handing you this letter and then turning around and walking away when I could have just said this out loud. Here, read this.
Yeah. True.
His front door is locked.
I'll
There
knock on it.
are three people sitting in front of the door staring at it. They are sitting Indian style in front of the door, they're staring at it.
We'll look at them. They seem like dazed or anything. They just kind of like sitting there bored.
Their eyes are rolled back in their head and they are all chanting in unison.
Oh, fun. Arcana to figure out what they're doing.
Go for it. Okay, that's solid roll. They are chanting and maintaining a pretty powerful protection spell on the entirety of the wizard tower. Based on what you know from his last experiments, probably not a bad idea, and more than likely an imposed protection by the Mages College.
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna touch the front door. Does anything happen to him?
You see a shimmering light as you are actually touching force and not the door itself, and it feels cold to the touch. You're touching a force wall.
Okay. Force wall break line of sight.
You can see through it.
Or line of effect.
Yes.
Yes, 100% yes.
Alright, I think I know the best way to deal with this. Do I know if the force goes underneath the ground?
You don't know.
Well, I have plenty of time to find out. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 10 minutes to re-prepare a spell.
Okay, you do. What are you doing now?
Alright, I use Dragon Form.
Okay.
Do one that has a burrow speed.
Okay.
Jeez.
I knew this was coming.
Climb, swim, burrow. So I turn into a brass dragon.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I turn into a blue dragon. Blue dragons have a burrow speed, apparently. Alright, and then I will go underneath the tower and try to come up inside.
Just a blue dragon in the middle of the city. This is fine.
You go underneath, and you see that there are a basement and then 2 sub-basements, so you have gone 3 stories deep that are all contained by a force wall. And then there is a 4th sub-basement that is about half the size of the other ones that just looks like a very small room protruding farther into the ground. And at this point, you are burrowing through bedrock, and you come to it, and there is no force wall blocking this room.
Alright, cool, I go in.
The walls of itself are the bedrock, so you will basically come through the wall.
Alright.
I'm going to, even though this is not in Pathfinder, I'm going to give you a free insight check.
Is that
Give me a flat D20.
Insight, so perception? Or
Just give me a flat D20. The DC was 4 to know that something extremely powerful is happening in here, and if Ko breaches this, it will probably result in Hydra playing a new character.
Oh man. Okay. Alright, so what I do instead is I'll take a piece of paper. I'm gonna set it on some dude's forehead here and say, Alan, I need to talk to you. Go.
Wow.
I imagine you said that out loud, right? You just put the piece of paper on his forehead for no reason.
No, I wrote it on there. I said it out loud while I wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the guy takes no notice of you. Because,
Yeah.
well, he's in mid-chant.
And it distracts him and critical fails and
Nah, he's good, he's good.
Okay, yes, it does distract him, and Cthulhu comes bursting out of the wizard tower.
darn it, Rin lied to us.
He never said anything about blocking Cthulhu. Just
Oh.
Cthulhu-esque things.
Oh, sorry.
There's a lot of
Okay.
other Lovecraftian horrors in Pathfinder.
What is Ko gonna do instead now that he has all this free time?
I don't know, but Ko wanders around, and as he's leaving the Mages College, you do see Alice walking down the street
Oh. Without set?
without set.
Hmm.
She is
Gonna-
walking up. She is walking up to some guy that has a little wagon that's handing out kebabs, and now she's eating a kebab.
I'm gonna shadow her.
She's just standing there eating a kebab and talking to this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna get up close enough to listen.
Ko, you don't have to hide behind that light pole. You can come out and talk. You're a
Okay,
little blue kobold in flamboyantly wizardry robes, and you're not wearing pants. You're not hard to spot.
I don't need to. The robes.
Well, then maybe
Totally.
you should get longer robes.
Well, they were longer. They got tore up and it doesn't matter. Anyway, what's going on?
Would you like a kebab?
Oh no, I tried one. Is it the same as the other one that passed by our shield?
It is a different guy, but the wagon looks the same.
I'll try it and see if it's still reptile.
It is.
Ugh, no. Here, Alice, you can have mine.
Oh, but it's so good, and only a copper.
Yeah, I don't eat iguana or whatever that is.
You get it and bite it, and the guy pushing the wagon is like biting his bottom lip, trying not to laugh. He's yeah, iguana. All right, buddy, and he just starts walking away.
Perception check that.
Okay. The dude's being weird and trying not to laugh, but you don't really know why. So you don't really gain any more information than what I already discussed.
Yeah.
But you can still act on
What's that mean?
it. Don't worry about it.
No. What's so funny?
He turns to you. He takes his right hand and forms it into a fist and puts it up to his chest and says RPL, and then walks away.
Yeah. That.
Oh my god!
What?
Well, he crit failed.
All right. Alice is.
That doesn't need to be blind, by the way. Stop blinding
No, I know.
everything.
Yeah, we have no idea
The
what
last
happened.
few things I've had to roll were blind.
We'll always switch it back immediately.
There,
Anyways.
Code just cast that on the street vendor.
Oh god!
Has anything
Oh.
happened while I've been out of town?
What do you mean?
You know, like, has there been any activity, anything major that's changed inside town?
How would you know? You haven't asked anyone. You haven't gone to a town crier.
No, I'm asking Alice right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
We declared war, which is pretty horrible.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the sign of war made a lot of the both the Jukanese and the Kobold refugees scared, and they just disappeared.
The Jukanese, too? Okay.
Well, I think the Jukanese are actually heading back home. It sounds like their country has gotten better. Yeah, that's right. There's a new king there, King Nora. I hear he's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, he's actually really nice. I met him.
Never. I'm not going to ask. Why am I still surprised by the things you say?
Eh,
She finishes eating her kebab and then starts on yours that you handed her.
yeah. What? Oh, no. He's gonna slap that out of her hand. That might be Kobold.
What? I was. Wait, it might be what?
Yeah.
You say that, and the guy. Oh yeah, no, he's just locked in there. So there's a guy that's like freaking out and miming on invisible walls, basically.
Yeah.
I'm a little guys, what's happening?
Lots happening. So yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyways.
a minute has passed and your walls are gone, and
I recast it.
How many
So,
preps
how's
this do you
Sorry.
have? How many times do you have?
I
to
drain bonded item.
I mean,
jeez.
Okay.
you realize that you're like reaching into a spell component pouch and shouting words, so
It does not. It does not work, and he just continues running and dives off into a back alley
Okay.
screaming.
Before he gets away, then.
No, you were.
If I
This is
can.
cast time. This is cast time.
Okay.
3, so that means he gets 3 actions of movement. He's off into a back alley. You have lost line of sight. You can chase, but you've lost line of sight.
Okay.
But Alice is still standing there, like, "What is happening? Go. What is going on? What did you do to him?
Yeah, I think the art. Oh no, I just put him in a prison for a second.
Why would you do that?"
Because he's feeding people Kobold.
No, I'm sure he's not.
Uh-huh. RPL is known for their great non-xenophobic ways.
Oh, he did say he was RPO.
Yeah.
She looks down at the. She's still holding like now an empty stick. She was like still biting the last pieces off. She's like holding this now empty stick, and she looks at it and she looks at you. Oh my god.
Yeah. So how's Setark? Has he caught you
You're
up on everything?
delicious.
Oh no.
She scrambles on the ground really quick and grabs the kebab that you slapped out of her hand and begins feverishly eating the meat.
He's just gonna have his hand on his face.
It's not the first time you've seen this. Come on.
No, she is like snarling at the meat at this point.
Oh.
Alright, well now he also doesn't trust her with Setark. Right. Okay. You have fun with that. And he's gonna walk away.
She is just
I'm
sitting on the
heading to
ground,
the
like
castle now.
licking the stick now.
I'm
Okay,
heading
you
to
get
the castle.
you get to the castle.
Uh,
As you were let in, I mean, obviously you don't go to the daycare center.
no.
But one of the main guards, he nods at you and goes, "Oh, Master Kobold, the king is actually in session right now. If you don't mind waiting for a few minutes." And the
I don't actually
and the-
need to see the king.
well, no, hold on, let me finish. And then the other guard goes, yeah, he just starts licking his lips, staring at you. I don't mind waiting with him."
Where's the Tark?
I don't know. He's not here. I believe he was at the Mages College training with someone.
Co turns around, heads to the Mages College.
You get to the Mages College, that one guy still has a piece of paper stuck to his forehead.
Well, that's Alan's tower. Is it? Where's the?
That's part of the
Rest
Mages
of it.
College.
Okay.
No, you're the Mages College is an entire
I pat the
district
guy
of
on the
city.
head.
It's pretty large.
I'm glad you didn't drop that. Anyways, I head in.
Okay.
I need to speak to someone now. Right now.
An apprentice walks up. Yes, sir?
Where's the Tark?
Oh, he's in enchantment training.
Okay. Is he free? Can I go talk to him?
Oh, no, he's in the middle of a class.
Alright, I'll go sit outside the class then. Until he's done.
And who are you?
His father, Ko.
Oh. Yeah, well, come with me then. He gets you in to see Setari, since you are his father and all. And Setari just walk up. "I'm busy, father. What do you want?"
No, I don't want to interrupt him. I'll let him.
No, too late. He's been interrupted. Which
No,
now
as long
means
as-
he's angsty and teenagey and mad.
Okay.
God,
sorry,
not at
sorry.
school. You're embarrassing me, Dad.
You're now obligated to tell embarrassing
I'm
stories about
like
him.
a legend here. No. Anyway, there's some crazy stuff going on in town, and me and you are no longer safe here.
What did you do now?
It's not what I did. Oh, God. So the RPL, apparently, while we were out of town, made the Kobold refugees disappear. And now they're feeding
okay.
people reptilian kebabs.
Oh, yes, I had one of those.
Uh,
I don't know. Everyone said they were good, but the taste on it, I spat it out immediately.
yeah, me too. It's because they're made out of kobold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your mother is eating them feverishly.
I saw it. There was one of the carts that was in the slums that was actually attacked by a group of people. They attacked the man with it, and they started tearing the kebabs out of and the meat out of the wagon and just feasting on it. I actually watched a person bite off his own finger by mistake.
Something's wrong with that stuff.
I don't know where what your plans are for today, Father, but might I join you?
Yeah. I know a safe place out of town.
Where is that?
Ikrie's place, I guess now.
All right, well, let us go right now. The teleportation circle is right over here.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Vwomp, you're there.
Okay. Ikrie!
Ko just comes running. Where are you, Ko? Where's your token?
He's in the barn.
Yeah.
Oh. That's where it teleported you to. Why not?
Ikrie!
What? Yes?
Yeah, I'm no longer going back to that town.
Why?
What
They're
town?
eating kobolds. Also, Kuroku, they may be eating Jukanese.
That reminds me. Ikrie, Kuroku. Fort save.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ikrie's just like, yeah, sure. Setari, you didn't have any kebab, did you?
Nope. It was
Because you
free.
were
I
about-
didn't trust it.
You were about to have some real hammer time tonight. Okay. Kuroku? It was good in Reptilian, but you don't feel any zombie-like need to eat Kobold. Ikrie?
Better not be in that one.
As,
Better not be in that one.
Ikrie? As usual, you're just immune to everything.
Okay, cool.
Oh, jeez.
How the hell? Like, seriously, Taylor?
Oh.
Yeah, they're feeding people kobold, and the Jukanese refugee camp also disappeared.
Well, the Jukanese were leaving anyway because the Civil War ended in Jukon.
Although I heard a rumor that they may have actually went back because Nora is now a king. That also really good for him. That was very drastic change from when he left.
He seemed like he would do well. And
Okay.
do well by the Jukanese.
Well, I am going to just go kill every RPO member in the morning.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
That's my
Yeah.
plan. I'm tired of this. This is ending tomorrow.
Just to make sure, do you have evidence of this?
Yes. I can produce evidence.
Oh,
Actual
okay.
evidence, not fake evidence?
Let's hope so. Draw your sword and hold it next to the meat and see if it recognizes it.
No.
Do you have any of the meat?
We don't, but we'll get some tomorrow.
There might not be any left, depending on how this is going. I'm
Apparently the
I'm not there.
town's- Setari said there's some people there going crazy about eating it. Like,
Have you seen
ripping
anybody
apart
go
the
crazy?
carts. Yeah, actually, Alice kind of went to grab one off of the floor and ate it like, kind of crazy, like.
Like a
Oh, went to go
Setari.
visit Alice, huh?
Yeah,
No, I
we
ran
made
it.
it like a Setari.
Ran into it in the street.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Satark is with.
Yeah.
Ko.
Also, he needs a place to stay now.
Well, yeah, he can stay here.
Okay.
Yes, it's not permanently, but yes. We can
Yeah, we'll figure stuff
Nothing
out.
Milo
but
here for a while, I guess.
we need to be out of town.
I will gather my thoughts and belongings and decide where I need to go from here. A few days, maybe a week at most, and I will be good. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
perhaps want to come kill all of these RPL members with us.
It's up to you. You have the power.
His head tilts slightly, and he holds a hand out and just barbecues a tree
Yeah,
with
you
light
have the
lightning
power.
magic.
I'm going to assume that's a yes, but please.
Hey,
stop
that's my
tearing
tree!
Stop tearing up our property.
The last remaining piece of bark on the tree before it is inflamed and turned to ash, you see that there is a heart that has K and I written in it.
Aw.
Oh,
Wait, you two are a thing? Yeah, now I knew that.
But the thing
It's
is,
weird because you act like you're not.
it would be sweet if it was actually like at a higher level, but it's at your need level, Ikrie, so you just assume it was co-writing Ko and Ikrie forever and a heart on the tree.
oh yeah.
I suppose I could go fight them now, but I'm not quite prepared. I'd rather do it in the morning.
From what I've heard Father talk about, there's not an easy way to know actually who are the RPL members. Open slaughter would cause a riot and destabilize a lot of the things in Rayhold, and they are currently at war right now. And then on top of that, like, how do you know who's an RPL member? How do you know how many of the higher up nobles might not be an RPL member?
It's true.
Well,
I do
then-
know one person who says he's a leader of it.
Well, then they will go into hiding or abandon the organization if they fear for their lives, as they should.
Perhaps it would be better, instead of just to go kill them in the streets and drive them into hiding, to try to find out where they actually do their big meetings at and put a large blow at them all at once.
So proud of you.
Yeah, that's a much better idea, actually.
I'll find out tonight. I'll be home late, Ikrie.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Y'all enjoy your time. You're putting me up. the least I can do. And he pulls a little earring thing out of his pocket. Father makes me, or sorry, Father, other Father, King Elijah makes
No,
me curious.
you're fine.
No, that's understandable.
I
He'll know
at,
that this is a safe place for you. That's
I
for
point
sure.
at I point at that and say, and that's exactly why you'll stay here with Ikrie, where he knows you're safe. I'll go
Yes,
tonight.
but I can use this to talk to him. He's already suspected some of the. He's been approached by some of the higher up nobles of Greyholt about the RPL, and he has always fervently turned them down and publicly talked against them. But he would be able to give us a good list of names to start off with.
Oh, then
Very smart.
Now,
the
Kuroku, I do know enough about you that once I get this list of names, I do not know how soon it will be, but once I've gotten a list of names and we are able to, probably going to need your expertise to infiltrate their organization.
here's the thing. That's where I'm going now. You and Ikrie will be able to use this information to make a nice, clean list for us to work with. I'm going now because I can at least follow that vendor around town and see where he goes in the evening.
It
To
is
see
my
if,
understanding that I have seen at least a half dozen vendors just in the couple districts I walked in today.
well, whatever cells the kobolds are being held in, I need to work quickly. So if there are any survivors, they can be freed.
That's a good point. I didn't think any did survive.
He looks down at himself and then he looks over at Ko. There's not much meat among us, and yet there are dozens of vendors. If there are any still alive, I'd be amazed.
If finding their cages will still be enough, I'm going tonight, and
But wouldn't that alert them and put them in hiding?
only if I attack. Trust me, I will not be seen.
Oh, very well.
Alright.
When we are ready, he takes a step forward towards you, Kuroku, then looks up at you. I want to kill as many of them as possible.
I will give you that opportunity as best as I can.
For now, me and Setari will stay here, and you can get that list, and I'll try to put together a plan from what we know of those people.
All right, he goes and finds him
Finds what?
a room.
Okay.
Well, I guess I give Ikrie a sorry, honey, I'll be working late tonight, and then leave.
Ikrie's like, hey, come follow me to the bath. A flash of light and a circle of glowing runes appear in the front yard. Ko and Setari run out of it, and Kuroku goes, and Ikrie just immediately, before anyone says anything, hammer, like hammer.
Well, it's work calling me. The boss says I gotta go in.
Whenever you're like, Ikrie, like, whenever she turned around, like, what? She was very obviously annoyed.
Yep. I think she's normally annoyed when Ko talks to her, so
No, that's understandable.
nothing new.
Yeah, Ko didn't expect anything different. Like, that's just normal Ikrie. Okay,
Hey, those vendors don't make it out here, right?
Let's hope for their sake.
I will be right. Setari, at this point, Astania has gotten fairly drunk and is now crying and talking to you about Ikrie and going, "Why was I not good enough?"
Just to let you know before you leave, because I'm about to step out for just a second. I'm going to the library first, then the guild hall, then the custard in that order, looking for Ikrie and Astania, because I want to speak to Ikrie before
Setari and
I'm sorry,
Setari.
wow! You better be glad you already walked away from me.
He's out of character. Unless Taylor's in a relationship with me and I don't know about it.
You don't know about it?
Don't worry, Taylor. I'll still be your side. Hammer.
But yeah, whenever you're ready, for me to pop in, I'm currently looking for Setari
You don't find them.
at the library, at the custard or the guild hall.
No, they're not at the custard.
No,
That's fine.
No, there's no point in even searching the custard. You know damn well Setari would not go there.
Yes, but if they're not at the library or guild hall, I don't know where else to look. So
Yeah, they went into a random dive.
yeah, I don't know that. So instead, then I'll just start tailing vendors, and I look for the one that has the least amount of personality.
Oh wait, can I do one thing before they leave? Before Kuroku leaves?
God,
You gotta hurry.
I have to freaking hurry up. What is it?
Alright, can I spend 10 minutes telepathic bond on me, Ikrie, Kuroku, and Setari?
That would be wise. I would accept
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I think Kuroku will stop and wait for that.
I will wait for that one.
Alright.
I'll be right back. I'm so happy that she got Kuroku back, but she promised to go on a date with me, and then she stood me up. Is there something wrong? It's so hard to find love as a stone giant.
It is hard to find love anywhere in this world. It really is tough. I lost my first one myself. She's gone.
Does it ever get easier?
I'm still so young. I so hope so. I don't think it does, but I hope so.
Well, she puts her hand on yours. We don't have to be alone tonight.
Sure, I can be around. Are you talking about more? I'm kind of.
Oh, you already have someone. I didn't even ask. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I've just been so lonely for so many years.
I mean, I don't know where he is right now. I mean, I can be with you tonight, but not maybe in that way you're thinking.
Well, whoever he is, I hope he's lucky. But I am very tired of being lonely, and I don't know. Your friend Ko, he once hit on me at the Dick site. Is he single?
That's the one I'm seeing.
Oh. So all of you are. How does that? Okay, that's weird.
Well, we are all a little weird. I do not deny this in any way, shape, or form. We are all weird. It's why they accept me.
Also, to be fair, I tried to push her and Karth together. That was me.
Well,
Yeah.
No, you tried on her first, and then she was like, "You're too small," and you're like, "Well, Karth's not." You try to push everyone with Karth, though, even
I
Setari.
know.
Yeah.
Well, someone needs to get with Karth. Come on, we can't leave him out.
Miss
He's-
McCarthy did.
Karth has had his hammer since the beginning of the game.
Yes. Okay, she just she spends another maybe like half hour there with you, Setari,
Sure.
and y'all end up leaving, and she thanks you. You're a really good friend to talk to, but if it's all the same to you, the city is so loud. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Do you think we could go to Ikrie's place? It sounds like it's a little bit farther outside of the city. It'd be nice to be able to, see the horizon.
Oh, of course. Sure. I think I remember that way. I'm assuming I've drunk a bit more since it sounds like she bought a bit. I probably drank a little more than I'm used to.
You don't have to be drunk at all if you don't want to be, or you can be. That's up to you. It's up to you how much you drink.
It didn't seem like a... she doesn't have an opportunity to do it much, so sure, a little bit.
Okay, well, she loops arms with you, and you and her begin getting giggly and having girl time and joking about stuff, and are now walking through the streets of Reholt to leave. As you are walking through the streets, Kuroku, you do now find them. You see Setari and Astania drunk and giggling walking through the street. But as they are walking through the street, before you get to them, Kuroku, a vendor does approach both of you, offering a kebab. It is 1 copper. Astania goes, "Oh, I'm starving after drinking so much."
Not free no more, huh?
Buys 2 of them, and hands 1 to you, Setari.
Oh, wow, yes. Oh, I didn't know drinking so much would make me so hungry.
Astania scarfs hers down.
I keep my mouth shut and out of view because I'm tailing this vendor. I do not want him to notice me.
Okay, yeah.
You were gonna approach this vendor at the end of seeing them eating it, so you could stop Setari, but I guess not. Setari eats hers. Setari, the meat is very good and tastes familiar, but you can't put your finger on it.
I can't put my finger on it. Oh, great. Okay.
I swear,
give
it's on
me
the
a-
tip of your tongue.
Yeah,
Give me a fort save, Setari, because oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a fort save, Astania.
I hope I
Well,
rolled
she
higher
rolled
than that.
Not very well.
Setari, you and Astania both very much want another one. Like, eating the first one just made you hungrier for whatever this is. She immediately buys 5 more for each of you, and you just have a handful of kebabs as you're both now walking through the streets, like, eating them.
Oh, no.
I approach Setari once she's out of ear and eye shot of the vendor.
Okay, yeah, we'll say they get about 30, 40 yards away, and then you just kind of appear from an alley where you've been telling this guy.
Setari, I need to borrow your hat.
My what?
Your hat. Give me your hat.
Oh, this thing. I'm surprised you even remember I have this.
Kuroku, you're a very lucky guy, and you better always treat Ikrie right because she's pretty.
Thank you.
Are you going to do this for something I would not do?
Yes, the guy you just bought a kebab from is an RPO member, and they are feeding you Kobold. And I leave.
I assume you take the hat and her stunned, just, what?
Yeah, like, she's just staring at me, and I grab the hat and just away very quickly.
At this point, Astania has scarfed down 3 of her kebabs. I'll say Setari's probably scarfed down 2 of hers. Give me another fort save, each of you.
Oh, I'm doing them blind, but whatever.
What the? Come on, Astania.
If she's drunk, she's got to have some kind of penalty.
Apparently.
Okay. Setari, you were completely fine. Your hunger for them ceases immediately once you learn they are kobold. What do you do?
Oh, no, not again. Astania, what are you doing?
Do you not want to eat the rest of yours?
Did you not hear what Kuroku just said?
She snatches them out of your hand and begins scarfing them down ravenously.
Please, don't... This isn't what you wanted to be, right? You said you wanted to be better.
She has eaten about half of them. There are like 2 kebabs left. In fact, she ate one of the sticks off of one of them.
Please, just think about this. Is this really what you want to do?
She is growling and snarling while eating this meat.
I growl and snarl at people. It's not... I mean, it's weird from her, probably, but... Please, just calm down. Can we talk about this? Just stop for a moment.
He doesn't even appear to know that you exist.
Alright.
Because apparently, a plus 18 fortitude doesn't mean hammer, but I can't roll. When I'm rolling Kuroku rolls.
I attempt to disarm. I know this doesn't work that well in this edition, but that's athletics.
Does that hit your flat foot?
No. By 1.
Okay. She punches at you. You manage to sidestep out of the way. Go ahead and try to disarm her. And yes, it is athletics. Ikrie, I agree with you.
I tried to type something. I guess I used the wrong punctuation.
You
and it messed with something in
succeed.
Foundry.
You succeed. Technically, what that means is you get a +2 to your next disarm check because disarm is stupid in this system.
Yeah,
But we're just gonna say you slap it out of her. She immediately jumps to the ground. She doesn't even pick it up. She's eating it straight off the ground with her mouth like a dog.
I don't know what it is. It probably won't help, but I will attempt to cast Restoration. I don't think this will do anything, but I'm gonna at least try.
Yep.
It's just a level 2 from the staff.
Yep. You do cast it, and she stops and just kind of looks up at you and, what is, and she just like starts eating it again.
All right. Well, I got 2 more turns.
You become aware, since Restoration didn't really do anything, that this isn't a toxin or a condition. It is a disease.
Oh, Kuroku, why did I have to remove your blindness earlier? I don't have enough charges for this.
And this is why everyone enjoys Ko.
I need one more charge.
Because he's the source of this disease.
Alright, well, that's not going to do anything then.
She looks up at you. I need some more of it. Where did that vendor go? Oh, wait. Is that... Do you see that? And she's like pointing down the street.
I'll look in that direction.
It's Rordrik.
Yes, it is Rordrik. He is shopping, buying some herbs.
Oh.
She begins sprinting towards him, snarling and showing her teeth.
I will attempt to run after. Rordrik, look out!
You were able to catch her because you have a move speed of what, 1800?
35.
Yeah, 18,000.
Oh, I'm finally faster than you. Yay.
Unless I shift into an animal and go much faster.
Oh wait, never mind. Her speed is 35.
Yeah, I don't have long strider on today. I didn't. We were just wandering around. Didn't think I needed
as
it.
she gets to Rordrik and she picks him up, and Rorik's like, "Well, hey, can I help you?" And then she bites his arm. Rordrik manages to break free and runs off and hides as you are grabbing her and stopping her. But there is blood dripping down her mouth from where she bit off a piece of Rordrik, and she begins eating it.
Astania, I don't want to do this. You have to stop yourself, or I will stop you.
Give me more. I need more of the meat.
No, that is the last thing you need.
Nothing. What could be more important than this? This is what I need. What I need. The door. I have to. She just stands up straight and lets herself off. We have to open the door. We have to go to Ikrie's house.
Yes, fine. Let's just get out of here.
She literally is able to break herself out of it because of her obsession with opening that vault.
Sure.
And time goes forward, and
Eventually, you get a message from Ko. Don't eat any meat in the city.
and you and Astania get here. While you're traveling, you hear Ko in your. How do you get a message? Oh, sending.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
So she can say 25 words back.
Yeah.
I assume I'm aware of that?
Yes.
A little late on that warning. I'm coming to Ikrie's with Astania.
Oh boy. He just says that to himself. Setari doesn't hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, message to Rordrik. Hey, buddy, don't go out in town. People are eating kobolds outside.
I just watched 3 people tear an elderly kobold woman in half and begin feasting on her entrails. I tried to help, but I couldn't.
And
I'm
then
hiding now.
Cuts out there.
Yep.
All right. You. Uh-oh. Just taking me.
Dinner.
Wait, I got hammer.
No, she does walk up to Ko. Can I speak to you in private, please?
Yeah.
Oh, if I hear that, I'll...
She
shuts
still
off-
has like blood dripping down her chin and everything, right?
It's a 3-hour walk here. No.
Oh well, it would still be on her.
Kuroku, by the way, I'm assuming you flew here on your horse, right? To get back to the city.
Oh,
No,
but before she got
no,
here,
I-
did my last
I'll
message go
walk
out?
back.
Right. Okay. When I ask someone a question,
Sorry.
it's not an invitation for everyone else to speak. Kuroku, did you fly to the city?
No, I had no way to do so.
Then you never met Setari and you never saw that vendor. You're not.
I mean-
you're not even at Rayhold yet.
I
You
Still-
passed. You. Okay. All that happened without them knowing it was Kobold. So we're more or less going to say that kind of happened because she did attack Ort. You passed them about halfway to Rayhold, an hour and a half still from the city, so you can still get her hat.
okay. I
Okay.
still tell them that it was kobold meat that they were eating.
Which then suddenly makes things make more
Makes
sense.
that makes sense, yeah.
Well, by that time, I think Ko sent the message too, didn't he? Saying that they're eating kobolds in the city or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Or no, he just told her not to eat the meat in the city. He told Rordrik that they're eating kobolds in the city. Which Rorik's like, yeah, a little late.
Setari also said a little late.
Weird coincidence. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh no, you messaged NZ as well. What do you say?
Yeah,
to him?
does that go through? Like
It does. It does not.
Oh. Yeah, he's just like, Enzi, are you safe? And then the spell fails. He's like, ah. Sad.
What is the range on sending?
Planetary.
Oh, then it does go through. What do you say?
Okay. Enzi, are you safe? Stay out of Rayholt. They're eating kobolds.
Why? We're not very tasty. I'm nowhere near Rayholt. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Has another sending to say okay.
No.
Or you just reply out loud, even though the spell.
He just replies out loud. Okay, now Astania shows up. Has to speak in private.
Oh, I'm sorry. Some kind of fever dream came over me in the city, and I tried to eat another kobold. I know you're not the herald of your kind, but I wanted to apologize to you.
Oh, okay. Did you eat one of the kebabs?
Oh, I had like 9 of them.
Oh, yeah, that explains a lot.
Oh, Setari had like 3 or 4. I am gonna go find a bed for the night. I need to wash up.
Yep. Go ahead.
You need to go have a talk with your girlfriend after casting mage armor and blur. I don't know why, but Setari's just sitting on the back porch.
Ko's gonna go find wherever Setark is and sit in there with him.
Wow.
He's just in a room. You're not gonna go see Setari?
No, she might try to eat me too. I don't know. Stark, we're gonna hide in here, and hopefully no one comes to eat us.
Stark is just sitting in the corner of a room, like, okay, it's the zombie apocalypse, but they only eat
But
kobolds.
only for kobolds. Avoid the giant lady. And Setari right now. I don't know if she's safe.
Hey, look, Ikrie came downstairs. You just see Ko look scared as hell.
What?
Yeah, actually.
What's wrong?
Hold on. No, not enfeebled. We're just frightened.
No,
Are
I'm
you
defeated.
giving yourself right?
Yeah.
You have rested. No, you haven't rested since you got enfeebled, have you?
Nope.
That's right.
Ikrie? Ikrie?
Yes.
Okay, first Astania ate some of the kebabs.
You remember
As
seeing
Setari
Ikrie
did
come
too.
at the Guild Hall, remember?
Wait, you ate one too.
Yeah.
God. Oh, God, I'm not safe.
What's happening, Co?
Everyone's eating kobolds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
What
that
do you
was
mean?
known so
Yeah.
long.
What?
I mean, we know that already.
Wow.
Why are you freaking out about this now?
Okay, Setari, you hear all this going on inside. They're not being quiet.
You've seen how they get ravenous, haven't you? No,
What?
you haven't.
No.
Never mind. Get ravenous. They try to eat us.
Co, you're...
Oric was telling me how they just tore apart a kobold in the streets and just started eating them. They have to be using some kind of magic in it or something. They want to get rid of all the kobolds. All of the kobolds.
Yeah, apparently. Any ideas on like what to do about it?
I guess we're waiting around Kuroku. Hold on, Kuroku. Talk
Hi,
to me, mind now.
I have almost finished all of the preparations for our journey in the morning.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, fine. As I told Ko and apologized to him, the fever dream tried to take over me. But once I was able to rationalize, I felt like the most important thing ever was to feast on the flesh of kobolds. But then I remembered nothing can be more important than opening my vault door.
Well, that's good. You didn't.
Also, kobold is a bit gamey.
Thanks.
Oh, it's not the first time I've eaten kobold. I've never had a hunger for it like that before, though. That was strange. Ko, I'm a stone giant. We live in the mountains. Kobolds
I
live
know.
in the mountains.
I'm not blaming you or anything.
You could eat me back.
Setari might have a problem with that.
It was her idea.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I've been drinking. Setari loves you very much.
Thank you.
Wait, did Setari eat any?
Yeah, she ate some, like 3 or 4.
Oh yes, Setari.
Why
had
are you
some.
here talking to me?
What?
I believe
If I go out there, she's gonna...
Setari. Y'all have fun. I am ready to go in the morning.
Why do you think I'm in here afraid? Oh.
Hold on,
Alright.
hold on.
What?
Does that grab you?
Yeah.
I am bodily hauling you out to talk to Setari.
I can talk to her myself.
Then do it.
Wait, you have Pig here? Wait, is
Yeah,
Reese here?
No.
You haven't
but
noticed Pig is on literally any map that we're on.
Yeah, Pig is the Where's Waldo of my world.
I still don't know what happened to Reese. Did she just take all our things from the guild hall and leave? I left her in charge.
We'll figure that out later.
Alright, at least they're not trying to eat goblins, I guess. So she should be safe.
I mean, Reese
What about
does
the
come
chicken
pre-cooked.
Maybe I should send a message to Nora and ask if refugees from Rahel ever showed up.
It would have
I'm
taken
gonna do
several
that
months
real
to get there, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna do that real quick. Hey Nora, you know if refugees from Rahel started coming back?
Oh, yes, some more of my people are coming home. Who is this?
This is I'll cast another. This is Ko. I helped you with the flower.
Yes, I've named one of my brood after you.
Alright, I cast it again. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
and
you.
I also have an Ikrie and a Setari and a Lan.
Not a Karth.
I think I'm.
It cut off.
I should have.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I'll send one more. Alright, thank you. I'll let everyone know. And we all well wishes. Great job in being king.
A diplomatic ship is en route there. Please, I will send people to come find you.
Talk with him about that in the morning. Alright.
Ikrie's just got her Ikrie's got her arms crossed and she is glaring daggers at you.
I
Ko,
wanted to check
Ko?
and see if other people
Done
are
stalling?
Ko, the sending spell now hits you.
How
A
did-
couple of my emissaries are there. I was hoping to find you. They have presents for all of you.
Oh my god, thank you for having this spell too. Okay, tell them not to go into Rayholt though. Rayholt's being crazy.
Oh, what is wrong with Rachel?
Okay, so he cast it again.
Yes, he did.
There's a anti-refugee sentiment thing going on, and they're eating kobolds at the very least.
Sounds like some horrible curse or plague. I will send some people to try to help and garner alliance.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ikrie is still just arms crossed, glaring at you.
You could be walking, you know. I can move while this. Okay.
You could have just walked past me. Go.
But no, you picked me up. Whatever.
Yeah, you've been holding Ko as he's just talking to somebody.
I assume whenever he said I can walk myself, I would have let him go. And
No, wait. No, he doesn't know where Starry is. Starry!
You can see her from where you are.
What? Oh, yes, I can.
Literally. see it.
Okay.
He's
Well,
yelling at you, looking at him.
I was overlooking on this side of the map, so.
I was over there before.
No, you just gotta zoom out and look at all of the map.
Alright, he's gonna pause here. Hey, Setari.